There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff. And fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll go to the ground. Payne knocked him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. They got it. It's blocked. And they got it. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure that's...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash it.
Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Dropping back, it's Turner. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Across the 25. He's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hard running there. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. On the option. Now the toss. Finding open areas. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about openness. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one.
Turning it on! Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Steps away to find some room. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Now on the option. The pitch. He'll be stopped and knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Good timing on the quick out. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Webb. Smashes ahead. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender and was able...
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Here comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. Taylor has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Snagged out of the air. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Complete in the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Dropping back. It's Turner. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's knocked. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give is to Taylor. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep, ripping through the defense. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Texas Tech.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, they're after him. They got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Turner. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch in stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive with a pass. Sets up the screen. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Snow. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. On the run, still looking. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Here comes the offense on second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Turner. Tight end getting vertical. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fears the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 10. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They just keep firing. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Back to pass, it's Turner. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Plows through the defense. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking for room. It's Webb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown. Oh, miss. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of sceneries there across the 35. 1st and 10 from the 36. He wants a big play here late. Makes a grab down the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Strong, firm tackle. They'll run this play from the pistol.
I've always been a fan of staying aggressive until there's zeros on the clock. I know they've got a big lead, but they're not going to put their 4th-string offense out there and just run fullback dive. While we're competing in this game, while we're staying on the field, stop us. We're going to keep taking shots, and you're seeing the speed, the athleticism, the playmakers that they have still going to work here late.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Working on the right. It's a seam walk. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe...
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw, it's Turner. He'll take another shot here. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, but they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real.